Butch, how are you?
Phil is not accepting visitors right now.
I just talked to him on the phone, Butchie.
Well, I just talked to him in person. He ain't seeing nobody.
What's going on, Butch? I just brokered this thing. He came here to make a peace offering. A semi-trailer of drills, Makitas.
We don't want your fucking drills.
Fuck it. Let's go.
That's right, cocksucker. Go back to New Jersey.
Phil, what are you doing?
Take that piece of shit and get off my stoop.
But we just talked about this.
Well, cooler heads prevailed.
Uncle Philly,
Uncle Philly, my ass.
will you just come down so we can discuss this?
There's nothing left to discuss, Carmine.
I don't understand. Why is he like this?
It's Friday night, and what the fuck are you doing? I'll tell you what you're doing. You're sitting home dreaming about sweaty, built men in underwear. And who better to do it with than the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast? And here's your host, Iconoclast and Dick Taco.
Welcome to the newest episode of the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast. I'm Iconoclast,
And I'm your host, Dick Taco.
the Statler and Waldorf of wrestling.
Yes, I'm very depressed today.
Why? Because of the He-Man movie?
Oh God, it was fucking awful. I mean, and Kevin said the same thing, and then he's like I was saying in the car, he was like, "Who did they make this for?" I'm like, "They should have made it for us," because the whole thing is he's on Earth in this, and he has to get back.
Isn't that what the first movie was about with Dolph Lundgren and Courtney Cox?
They traveled through dimension or something. That's also Courtney Cox's first movie. I expected her to see her in it.
And also, and isn't that where they say that, like, they don't eat meat in Eternia and that He-Man's supposed to be a vegan?
What, in the Dolph Lundgren movie?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that. Nobody knew what the fuck a vegan was in 1987. Can I just tell you that? Life was good.
And isn't there also like a BDSM torture sequence where he gets whipped a bunch?
Yeah, and then he gets the sword and goes, it's awful. Pop took me to see that in the movie theater.
He-Man!
But they do this theme at the end. Battle Cat Cringer. He doesn't wear the fucking armor, but he talks. And he's a big sissy. They actually call him a pussy in the movie. The movie doesn't take itself seriously either. Like, I get that, but Jared Leto, movie poison, Skeletor.
As always.
Like Skeletor, Joker, what else has he been in?
Tron Legacy.
Come on. That
Tron
movie
Legacy.
Tron Ares.
Yeah, Tron Ares. Tron Legacy is the one from the late 2000s.
Yeah, but Tron Ares didn't have much going out of the gate, dude.
No, from everything that I saw, Tron Ares, they said that it was basically a
Should have been
thing
Tron Ares.
No.
Balls.
No, like all the things I saw about it said, it's like, wow, it's great that this new 9 Inch Nails album comes with a movie.
I love 9 Inch Nails, goddammit.
Because they did a soundtrack for it, and that was apparent. The soundtrack was the only good thing about it.
Hey, he won an Academy Award for the Social Network, Trent Reznor.
Yeah. And then, right, because so they have He-Man, and who are some other...
There was He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Teela, Mechanic, Fisto.
Isn't She-Ra also a He-Man thing?
Yeah, but that's his sister. They were separated. It's like fucking Star Wars. It was a ripoff. Her show had better music and better, like, fucking shit than the regular show.
Well, I know
because He-Man was always weird looking. Like, he was, like, gigantically roided up, and he had hair. Like, if you ever looked up Dutch
Boy haircut.
Dutch Boy paint cans, the kid on there.
Yes, that's what he looked like. He looked like he was on HGH because his head was a weird shape.
Yeah, and he does shit like when he grabs one guy by the leg and hits him with it. Like, it's a lot of goofy shit like they did on the cartoon. So, I mean, the movie, like, I never want to watch it again. It's right up there with how bad the 2 Ghost Rider movies were with Nicolas Cage.
Come on, those are funny.
Get the fuck out of there.
Did they show Castle Grayskull?
Yeah, that's cool. Marina Baccarin's one of the only people I recognize. She was Leslie Tompkins on Gotham. She plays the Sorceress. And the Sorceress becomes a bird, just like the figure you used to buy.
I remember when I was a kid, they did a Thundercats revival on Cartoon Network.
Oh, God! Sorry to hear that.
No, because I liked it because it was like an anime style.
That was like... Because they came from space. That was like a space animal He-Man. Because he had the sword.
Thundercats? Lino,
Chitara, Tigra, Wily Kit, Wily Cat, Panthro, Mum-Ra, the Ever-Living. Thundercats.
Ho!
The fucking sword used to do the shit.
Yeah, Thundercats are on the move. And then one of them had a whip. I remember that.
That was Chitara.
And then they also had a tank. At least in the show that I watched.
But anyway, yeah, Master Universe.
6 or 7 different G.I.
I still haven't watched. Oh, I know. It's Yo-Jo Jude on the Hasbro channel on YouTube, by the way. G.I. Joe movies on there right now.
Go Joe! Go Joe!
G.I. Joe. I was thinking of that. We need to go out for Halloween.
If you want to do fucking Alpine and Bazooka.
Dude, I will fucking get a tan and yodel if you'll do it. You know his name is Albert Pine, that's why his name's Alpine. Come on, Bazook! Alpine! Yodel!
Yodel! Yodel!
Oh, yeah. All right. You know what? We've strayed from the point enough. I'm a fucking...
Oh, yeah, let's talk about built sweaty men in underwear.
All right, let's get into the news. I might as well do the WWE stuff first, because I've had some shit on here I wanted to talk to you about, and I haven't been able to. What's going on? We got another court case with VidiMac.
Oh, whatever.
Vince and Nick Khan were found to have destroyed evidence in some kind of SEC lawsuit?
Yes.
About the sale of WWE.
Yeah, there was Signal chat.
Signal, here we go again.
Signal is like this encrypted messaging app.
Yeah, and the fucking Hegseth and them assholes were using it in trouble.
No, well, there's Signal and then there's Telegram. Telegram's supposed to be more secure.
Telegram's what hookers use. How's that secure?
It's what's based in Russia.
If every toothless fucking hooker can use it, why can... Oh, never mind.
I just know Telegram's based on Russian servers, so U.S. law enforcement can't subpoena them.
Here it is. Now, since this, I think it's been dismissed since this, but it was the Endeavor merger trial. Following a settlement with the SEC, shareholders launched a separate lawsuit in Delaware Court of Chancery alleging McMahon manipulated WWE's $21 billion sale to Endeavor so he could retain personal power and control within TKO Group Holdings. I don't understand why that's even, like, a big deal. Did you think someone like Vince McMahon would just give up, like, power?
No.
And they were sanctioned by a judge for intentionally destroying communications on the encrypted messaging app Signal. However, before the trial could proceed, McMahon and the WWE reached a settlement in principle with the shareholders, ending the litigation entirely. So once again, the rich get out of it by spending money.
That's crazy wrong.
Reigns and Rhea Ripley are Italian. They made a fucking big deal about that for Clash in Italy. You know that? But you know what? They were the only two wops on the show.
Yeah, they don't have Julia there, who's actually Italian and speaks Italian.
Yeah, she just had babyface turn the other night. You see that? No, you didn't, because she's so far down in the fucking. She's so far down the fucking pecking order. It doesn't matter.
She went to AEW. They would have pushed her, I'm sure.
Yeah, instead of WWE, where they pushed her off a cliff. Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa, I saw they took out Nakamura the other week. Why have we gone back in time with this stupid bloodline shit?
Because they think because we're only in the third or fourth inning. That's what we've been all. The the bloodline story will never end. It's going to go until we don't even have Zilla and Journey Fatu. None of Jay.
Bring back Manu, too.
Is he even... I don't think he even still wrestles.
No, you're going back almost... That was almost 20 years ago.
Well, because he was in Legacy. That's the thing. He was in... That was where they... And he was in the Samoan Fight Club with Sonny Don't Look at His Ass Siaki.
All right, I'm going to give you... Hold on here. I got a little bit to talk about Clash in Italy, and then I wanted to do star ratings for that. But I want to get through some more stuff here. Enzo Amore to return to WWE NXT. You hear about that?
Yeah, with...
Bada boom! Realest guy in the emergency room when that fucking idiot got knocked out.
I fucking hate Enzo.
He's huge. Talking about TRT triangle.
Well, because apparently they want to bring in... They want to bring They want to bring in Big Bill from AEW and bring back Enzo and Cass.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Yeah, but like, you know, they won't book Fraxium. They released the Motor City Machine Guns. But yeah, let's bring Enzo and Cass in. 10 years later.
Oh, I got a good thing about a subreddit. For a recently fired 10-year WWE employee did an AMA on there. And I got some shit for you there. But before that, Donald Trump is now a TKO shareholder. You believe that fucking shit?
Yes, I know all about it.
Jeff Jarrett says WWE star Joe Hendry has a window that's closed. Duh. We've been saying that for a couple
Where has he been? I feel like I haven't seen him in months.
I don't know. I think he's going on House of Glory to wrestle somebody else, too, which is odd for him to be allowed to go over there.
Whatever. They're not booking him at all.
No, it's like they got him so they could... They got him so he wouldn't go somewhere else. AEW could have done something with him. I mean, anybody could do something with him. Word is, God help us, WWE wants Roman versus The Rock for WrestleMania 43. If they can't get The Rock, they want Roman versus Oba Femi. Why? As the old man who tried to hit me with a cane at the nursing home and had a stroke used to just say, why?
That's not what... really, because I saw it after Clash in Italy, Roman and Cody were staring each other down backstage.
Because we need that again!
Like they were going to make out with each other.
You know, I'd rather see that than see them fight again.
Right, I mean...
I know you would, you wild bitch.
Come on, Cows boy!
Hello, Frisco!
How about they added the Take-Two CEO to WWE 2K26?
I heard that sucks this year.
That game?
Yeah.
It does!
With the seasonal pass and shit.
If you can't buy everything in one shot, like, why do you think I spend so much time playing those old modded SVR games or the No Mercy games? In fact, since we're talking about it right now, our new lead-in, Friday Night SmackDown on DTSSN, where I used the SmackDown versus Raw games. Hope you all enjoyed Cena versus Batista from WrestleMania 26.
Speaking of...
And that little shit Cena got what was coming to him.
Who is the other guy in the Hart Dynasty besides Tyson Kidd?
David Hart Smith. Harry Smith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The actual son of the British Bulldog. It was Natty. Tyson was just married to Natty. He's nobody. Or he's the last graduate in the dungeon or something.
Well, same thing with Jim Neidhart. He's only in the family through marriage.
Well, yeah, she's... Well, yeah. Let me put it that way. NXT Heritage Cup retired. No one seemed to notice or care.
Noam Dar was the longest reigning champion.
WWE to do NXT Great American Bash on the CW for free, $6.28. Counter programming AEW Forbidden Door. This will lead into the AMA, trust me.
Who the fuck is who's gonna watch Great American Bash on CW versus? Like, I feel like
if it's free on there, you would watch it for a minute and then change it.
I don't know. Like, I feel like those audiences don't really overlap.
No, and you know what I was talking about? You know how we were talking about WWE fans, how they only watch WWE?
Yeah.
It's been like that forever. I'm watching a documentary yesterday called Ric Flair from Unemployed to Undisputed about basically in January 92, he was the WWF, WCW, and NWA champion pretty much.
Back to being unemployed now, where he gets drunk in bars in Miami and
shits himself. Woo! But no, they never were able to book that on a pay-per-view, him and Hogan, because the New York fans were not interested. I was.
Did you see the thing where he was going to sue his son, Reed? Because
yeah, what's going on about that? I didn't want to cover that, but I saw James
David is starting a recycling business. Him and his wife have a recycling business called Flair Recycling or something, and he was going to sue them for using the name Flair.
I'm more surprised David Flair has a wife. Sue using the name Flair. Well, does he have a trademark? Because their last name is Fleer.
Whatever.
Why wouldn't they just be Fleer Recycling?
I don't know, but apparently he's not doing it. And then Fleer.
Oh, you shouldn't sue your son.
And Fleer's not even Rick's real name. Ric Flair doesn't know what his real. He said that he doesn't know what his real name is because he was kidnapped out of the hospital.
He came from that same orphanage that Joan Crawford got her kids from.
It says that I think he said it was Joseph something.
No, his name was Fred. Fred. That's what he said in his book. I tried watching. I found like a 6-hour, 2-part shoot interview of him with eye spots, and I can't watch it because he's spitting tobacco the whole time. I can't. It's so fucking annoying. It's like every 2 seconds.
Apparently, there's also a shoot interview of Kevin Nash. I saw someone talking about online where he's like eating a plate of pasta the whole time.
That motherfucker. You know I could talk a blue streak about that fucking big, tall drink of water. He just, I don't know, he doesn't understand what the business did for him. He didn't give it back. He took it away.
He only got, well, again, the Clique had such a stranglehold on who got over. Right?
I know Bam Bam talks about that in this one interview I had. But
again, him and Scott Hall got paid millions of dollars to do nothing.
Yep, he's still doing nothing. Former Philadelphia Eagles running back Elijah Holyfield debuts for Evolve. And I say to you, who? I've had season tickets since 2000. I never heard of this fucking joker.
The son of Evander Holyfield.
Is he?
Yes, apparently.
Oh.
Evolve, which is AA baseball.
So it's the Reading Phillies.
It's the Reading Fighting Phils. AAA is NXT.
Which is Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, right?
Yes. And then
Single A is the Clearwater Threshers, I think.
Yes. Oh, yeah, because Single A is in Florida.
Yeah, they play at the stadium. They do spring training there, yeah.
And then I don't know. I don't know what Single A would be for wrestling. Would that be? I think.
I don't know, but
no. I think that would be WWE ID or WWE LFG.
No, because WWE ID is that where that Rajah Jackson beat the shit out of that guy. That was a fucking garage.
No, because
that was a flea market.
Well, that's the thing where you have like independent wrestlers where they try to get them. And or you have WWE LFG, which is this show that 5 people watch on A&E.
Legends of Future Greats?
Yeah, where the winner doesn't get a WWE contract. It's not like Tough Enough. The winner gets an NXT contract.
Which basically means you still got to get a job somewhere else in between matches. Good, they should be brought up the real way.
Yeah, but like Maven won Tough Enough. He was in the Royal Rumble right away.
He sucked. Just because you beat the other jerk-offs on there doesn't mean you're any fucking good.
And now I always get his YouTube channel recommended to me. He made this whole big video I saw.
Him and Stevie Richards. Yeah, I always get recommendations.
He made a whole big video about
why he hates Triple H.
Yeah,
I just saw that.
Stevie Richards. He mainly makes
Stevie at least has a little compared to Maven. Stevie has like a background,
and also I actually
not a great one, but he has.
I've actually watched some of Stevie's videos. He goes more into like analyzing matches and talking about whether or not they're safe.
Hey man, he got his ass kicked a lot. He knows what he's talking about there.
That was his job to get his ass kicked. Raven would just beat him up.
Raven never liked him. Ever.
Right, isn't that something where Raven got signed to WCW and...
Well, he fucked with him, apparently. Stevie said something like, he used to back me in the corner, like before the match, like, I will have Bischoff fire you. Like, because he wasn't there long. He might have been there longer than I'm saying, but he wasn't there long. Julia turns babyface on 6-5 SmackDown. I still don't think it's going to be fuck all.
No, it won't.
To her.
They'll put her in... No, because...
They don't understand, like, the booking hell you put somebody in... And they stay there, which we'll be getting to that with the reoccurrence of Shane Taylor promotions, like gonorrhea that keeps coming back.
The king of the pre-show. Oh, no.
Don't even get me started on that yet. We still got the AMA for WWE.
No, and there was also... did you know that, like, Liv Morgan hasn't defended her title since she won it at WrestleMania?
I was reading about that this morning. Where'd you read that on Reddit?
No, just like it's just obvious, and now she's in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Yeah, which there's
for no fucking reason.
I'll tell you, they have good matches though in that one. Like,
no, it's not, because now it's the worst fucking format you can think of for a tournament.
What is
it's 4 fatal 4-way matches to decide the semifinalists.
She never had a fatal 4-way in there. She just told me one-on-one.
Exactly, but before they did it, it was triple threats because Triple H doesn't want to have anybody lose clean. So now they have, I think, Oba Femi won a match.
And let's just talk about...
won a match.
It's over. It's over, Femi, is what it is. Because Brock came back and did everything but butt-fuck rape him in the fucking ring.
Well, now they're probably going to do a third match at SummerSlam.
Well, they are, but I don't see how you're going to get, like... You got two matches
it sucks.
Where, like... I mean, Oba had some offense in this one, but Brock threw him around.
I gotta say, I did see a match that Oba Femi had. He had a squash match against either Akira Tozawa or Otis, the fat slug.
I think it was Akira Tozawa, because I saw one with Royce Keys against one of those Garza dudes.
And I did see something where Oba Femi, this did shock me. This was a great move. He bounced off the ropes and then did a diving uppercut.
Yeah.
Midair.
Did you see when Brock went, or I'll tell you when I do the little mini review I had, when he went to throw Brock up in the air, Brock jumped over him. It was amazing, yeah.
But Brock fucking sucks. Brock was never good.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. He's from the greatest graduating class of wrestlers ever.
He does do a good moonsault in the beginning.
Did. Shooting star press, too.
Or shooting star press.
He almost broke his fucking neck doing it at WrestleMania 19.
But like, since, 2005, has he had a good match?
No, because he didn't really wrestle from 2005.
Did you know that I saw this thing, that Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit have had more recent matches on Raw than Brock Lesnar or The Rock?
Wow. Yeah, it's true, because Brock was going to have that one tag team match with Cody where he became his partner.
And then he attacked him.
So that doesn't count. Yeah, you might be right. No. Wait a minute. Undertaker and Lesnar. No, maybe not. Undertaker and Lesnar had a steel cage match where they fucking tore the ring mat up and they were fighting on planks, I remember.
That must have been.
I seem to remember that being on Raw, but it may not have been.
Maybe it was on SmackDown.
Nah, it wasn't on there. It was. Cody and Gunther rematch will take place on 6/19 SmackDown. Maybe they'll give the belt to Gunther. Because they're booking Gunther like Drew McIntyre now, and it's awful.
What happened to Drew McIntyre?
He quit. He was going to get subbed in if Jacob couldn't go when they thought he was injured, and he was going to have trouble getting in the country, because that was the reason that they didn't sign this guy for so long, because of his assault convictions and his jail time.
His armed robbery conviction that he spent 7 or 8 years in prison.
Remember, he said, I went from EBT to WWE.
What's EBT?
It's food stamps, motherfucker.
Oh.
They used to come in the doctor's office and try to pay with the card. Like, I'm like, yo, man, you take EBT? I'm like, no, we take DEBIT. Get your punk ass out of here. Paying with food stamps. The fuck you think this is? Does it say Acme on the side?
That's horrible.
The War Raiders are the AAA tag champs. Did you know that? More fat slobs like Otis that you don't like.
Play the sound effect.
You got it. And WWE has announced a strategic partnership with Juventus FC.
It's a football club.
I know. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
I didn't want you to have a fucking, an answer. All right, let me get to this AMA now. This was real fucking interesting. I read it, but it was like a week ago. Where the hell?
That's crazy, brother.
It's crazy, brother. My dick hurts, brother.
It burns what I pee.
Did you see that last week when I did that?
Yeah, I'm still the greatest, brother. I piss cottage cheese.
Piss cottage cheese! All right, where's the save stuff? How do you find your save stuff on here? But yeah, this guy said WWE is more scared of AEW than you think. Hold on, I got a screenshot. I don't want to take any more time up there. Where are we? When did I fucking read it? Oh, here we go. Hi, I'm a former WWE employee, and I'm here to answer.
Is this like certified? Is this fact checked that this is a person is who they say they is?
I don't remember, but I think so. When I find a safe post, I'll tell you. But listen to this. You're gonna like it. Trust me. I'm a former WWE employee, and I'm here to answer any and all questions you might have about my time there. Proof sent to mods for verification.
Okay.
Frankly, I cannot answer most questions about WWE because of an NDA, but I can answer a lot about other topics like AEW, Dave Meltzer, and the overall vibes in the office.
Oh, yeah, speaking of, did you see that picture of Dave Meltzer I sent you?
I hate pictures you send me of Dave Meltzer. It looks like big pussy saying, and I hate her every night. Can I sit down? Is that okay, Toad? He wrote, I'll give you some teasers. Most people in the office are big AEW fans, and we discuss how awesome Tony is pretty regularly when the higher-ups aren't looking. Yes, we call WWE the Fed and AEW the Dub. They tried for calling Tony Khan the Kid, but it never caught on. Some people might want to butter the management up, might say Snowman. We heard that about him doing blow or whatever.
Whatever.
Will you just shut up and just be happy?
You know how many drugs they do over there? I'm
Sure. Contrary to popular belief, the writing team doesn't use AI for writing storylines and promos. The production team does, however, use generative video AI to design new moves. It's pretty abysmal and routinely mixes up limbs, or suddenly the head is under the model's arm, so they can't test most of them ever since Ricochet left. There was an entire team, 8 to 9 people, dedicated solely to Dave Meltzer. They listen to WOR, they read the WON, and come up with fake info to feed him. The team leader reports directly to Nick Khan, used to be Stephanie.
Well, he is the prophet of wrestling.
He's an asshole. And so are you for singing his praises.
Did you see that he gave the El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano 5 1/4 stars?
What a fucking finish to his story. What a fucking finish.
No.
And how about that? The original one was Chad Gable.
Couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it. I thought he was dead.
That's apparently only one of 5 matches under the WWE umbrella that have broken his scale. The other 4 have all been in NXT. When it was black and gold, when it was basically like Ring of Honor.
Another indie, yeah.
It was like, one of them was Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. I think 2 of them were Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. Another one was Ilja Dragunov versus Gunther, back when he was Walter.
Yeah, he's a fat bastard, wasn't he?
He's fat!
It's huge.
What else is here? Yeah, you see the Vision is keeping the titles too. They're doing the Freebird rule. Breaker's the other champ now. Since what's-his-name got hurt. All right, let me do a little bit about Clash in Italy here. I walked in late because I didn't realize the title was on. And I walked in on the beginning of Lesnar and Oba. It was nice to see a longer match, but Brock just F5'd him 7 times, with one being through the announce desk. Which he then no-sold as he jumped up at the count of 7 and ran back in the ring, picked Brock up and threw him like a shot put.
That's fucking ridiculous. How Brock just spams F1s. Or
Yeah.
F5s.
F1s, F5s. What's F1?
The racing.
Matt Hardy version 1.
Oh, yeah!
Did you ever see the little things they would put up at the side? It says, Matt wonders how they did WrestleMania without him.
Yeah.
Brock
I can slap a tornado! I can piss up a tree!
Alright, Brock gets the win after Oba.
Did you say that was your alarm clock at one point?
Oh, you should scare the fuck out of me because I had a Bluetooth lava lamp and it was so loud. It was up on a dresser at the old house. So I would be asleep and I'd be like, oh yeah! And I'm like, ugh! That, and I used to have Nicolas Cage freaking out when he gets John Travolta turns into him face off when he's throwing stuff and just go, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Broken glass. That's a great movie. Alright, Brock gets the win after Oba goes for the power bomb and Brock jumps over him and got him with the 7th F5. Brock says on the way back to the locker room, 1 + 1, we're tied, bitch.
His voice does not... Like, I feel like his voice just does not match his body a lot of the time.
Hey, Brock?
Yeah.
You look at Mike Tyson. Same shit.
It's, it's the same thing like, I'll see you at WrestlePalooza, bitch.
Yeah, like Stone Cold Steve Austin had the fucking scariest voice, man.
WrestlePalooza.
Oh, hell!
Are they...
Yeah!
Are they doing that again?
What?
WrestlePalooza.
I fucking hope not.
WrestlePalooza bitch.
Next up was Becky and Sol Ruca promo, then a commercial. Miz does a commercial for Scary Movie, and did I mention Scary Movie 6's logo feces are all over the mat? It's so corporate and plastic.
Apparently that new Scary Movie sucked.
I didn't watch it yet. I have it upstairs.
Well, apparently it's like it's jokes from like fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah, I probably love it. Alright, Becky versus Sol Ruca. Becky has quite an entrance. The crowd will always love her. Both are technically sound. Odd spot where Becky took forever to drop a leg off the top. Jessica Carr is the ref, and I still think she's going to be a wrestler with how they focus on her. Ruca reminds me of a female Shawn Michaels. I'd like to look her up and see if she had any kind of training in Japan. Becky catches her in mid-soul snatcher into an armbar, which Sol reversed into a crossface, back into the disarmer into a near fall. Couple of close 2 counts. Becky stops the beef with the ref. Becky goes for manhandle slam, which Sol flips out of into her 7 millionth dropkick of the match. Sol X-Factors Becky off the top after an attempted superplex for a 2 count. Becky pushes the referee into the ropes to knock Sol off the top. Corey Graves covers for her like Bobby Heenan. Becky with a superplex. Becky then DDTs Sol.
I knew he was going to do that. Janetti dove over the window to escape.
Are you blind? What an act of cowardice. She DDTs Sol, who flips off her head and super kicks her face off. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome" in Italian. Sol goes for the 450, and Becky manhandle slams her in the middle of it for a 2 count. Sol hits the manhandle for a 2 after Becky attempted the soul snatcher. Sol gets the win with a soul snatcher in the middle of a manhandle. What a match. Ruca is the new IC Ladies Champ. Pretty good match. She's something.
That's crazy, brother.
Okay. All right, so all I got to see was time for Tribal Combat. Jacob comes out first. Michael Cole says Fatu could be the 7th or 6th, I don't remember, Anoa'i to win the World Heavyweight title. The last 2 names were Jey Uso and Nia Jax. I said out loud, too bad nobody gives a frog shit about the 2 of them. I honestly wish the whole lot of these smelly-looking wannabe Hawaiians would just go away. I actually wrote that shit. The Ula Falala looks like a bunch of Lee press-on nails in a necklace. Not much to talk about here in this match, just 2 brick shithouses trying to hit their finisher. They then went throughout the arena. Took so long, I think they passed Moxley, who was on the way in for a Dynamite show next week. Here comes the fucking Slim Jim tables. Roman throws the ring steps at Jacob from inside the ring to the floor. Jacob throws Roman up for a pop-up, but gets Superman punched for his troubles for a near fall. Spear, and then gets caught in a Tongan death grip.
Tongan death grip?
Yeah, Roman gets to the outside and decks Jacob in the middle of a mid-rope tope suicida. Roman drops a suitcase full of change on Jacob to take out his hand because he slammed his hand in the thing earlier. Jacob avalanche Roman in the corner right while he does his ooh ah take a dump chant.
Yeah. Ooh ah.
Roman spears Jacob through the corner barricade to holy shit in Italian chants, which was like holy shit, holy shit.
Really?
And OTC chants, over the counter, over the counter. Roman spears Jacob, who kicks out at 2.5, and the ref visibly held up. It was so bad. Roman removes another turnbuckle pad, then another, then another. 3 out of 4 now exposed. But Jacob goes back to the Tongan death grip, but has problems with his hand, and shrugs off 2 Superman punches, 2 exposed turnbuckles, and then he spears Roman for a 2 count.
No.
Jacob misses the moonsault.
People say that AEW matches are spot fests.
No, they're not. There's moves in there. These are spots. You can just tell by how I'm reading it. Jacob misses moonsault, ooh ah dump chant, but he gets pop-up Samoan and moonsault for a near fall. Roman seemed to low blow Jacob as he kicks out. It seemed coincidental to me, and the refs were just throwing it in there. They crawl and meet head-to-head and do the boo, yay punches as they get to their feet. Back to the fucking Tongan death grip again. Roman breaks it and dribbles Jacob's head off the exposed turnbuckle, but he's still on his feet. Roman then spears Jacob through a table in the corner. Jacob gets back up to take the spear and the 3 count. These 2 really leave it all out of there. It's refreshing to see we're back to the same shit. Brock and Roman going over big for the last decade.
And then also on the Raw afterwards, like fucking Jacob kneeled in front of him. And
oh, please. Talk about taking a dump on him.
and then Roman stared down Solo because that's what they're doing now. People are saying that Roman...
Who cares about Solo? He's the least talented one of the bunch. Even after fucking Gigantor Tonga, whatever the hell his name is. Paula Tonga. Don't forget a towel. Tally Tonga. God, when you're asleep, I gotta be a mouth and have my friends take pictures.
This is some good weed. Ooh wee.
What are you doing? Ask the theme to fuck it down.
And then I remember reading one thing that basically Roman has got like Roman must have so much power backstage where he's like, I only want to put my family over. I only want to have matches with my family.
Oh, he has pictures of like Vince and Triple H tag team and Little Leaguers or something. I mean,
and also his fucking his teeth were so distracting.
Who, Roman's?
Yeah, his
more distracted with Tom Cruise with his middle tooth.
No, like his fake veneers that are so bright that, especially because Roman has tanner skin, but they're so bright.
Yeah, he's bordering on gas station hot dog now. He's getting up there.
Hey, brother! 16-inch python, the largest orange in the world.
Little Yachty is oh wait, I'm trying to get to the fucking star ratings. Here's the star ratings for the thing. He gave Cody and Gunther 3.75. Cody went over. Roman and Jacob went 3.5. Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill got 3. Brock and Oba had 4, and Becky and Sol had 3. I could have given Becky and Sol 4, but Brock versus Oba Femi was the best men's matches of the night.
Despite the fact that it was like a glorified squash.
Getting back to the Grande Americana's battle for the masks, don't you agree Ludwig needs the mask more than Chad Gable anyway? Because Chad's like the greatest wrestler on the planet.
In WWE.
He should go to AEW.
Well, yeah, especially because they shit all over him in WWE.
Shoosh! And they shot at him.
That was so fucking funny. He got shot in the head.
Where are those fucking losers? They're working at Whataburger. But yeah, Undertaker really knows how to book. I think he's doing a good job with some of the stuff for AAA, not all of it. Because some of the stuff I could care less about, like fucking iguana cocksucker, whatever his fucking name is.
People don't talk about anything else in AAA besides this.
Do you see what else got 5 stars? Ethan Page versus Penta from the 523 Saturday main event.
Again, this is Rampage, baby. That's a match that I'd see on Rampage in like 2022.
Little Yachty is training with Trick Williams for his debut. I'm getting out of this racket if he wrestles.
You just remember that picture you sent me where it was a WrestleMania poster, but instead at the table it was
Jelly Roll, Little Yachty, yeah.
I Show Speed and Pat McAfee and Tom Brady for some reason.
Fuck yeah, I don't know what he was doing in there, but I didn't make the picture, so. All right, the miscellaneous. What do we got here? Big Damo and Nikki Cross. Did you hear this? They acquired Progress and Defy. How'd they do that?
I don't know. I mainly know Big Damo because of that quote that he has that always gets posted in message threads.
What?
Some wrestlers are just fucking stupid. I don't know what to tell you. And so people will always like post that when it's a thing of wrestlers saying something stupid, like Jey Uso saying that Columbus crossed the ocean in 1942.
There's something wrong with him.
And now he doesn't even cut promos.
Because he should. He's back to being fucking shit heel. He's Jackie Jr. in The Sopranos right now.
Oh, so he's going to get shot robbing a card game because his mother's boyfriend tells him how he robbed it?
Just stop it getting shot. That'll be enough for me. Jesse Ventura to be a judge on a court TV show.
Whatever.
Mike Santana TNA contract coming up. Apparently his work is highly regarded in WWE.
Yeah, well, supposedly NWA Power is getting higher ratings now than TNA ever since NWA Power went on to Comet. A lot of people think it's just because it's on local stations. They're just like leaving it on in like diners down or like in nursing homes or something.
You don't get shit in nursing homes. Trust me, that's all I've been doing for the last 2 years.
That's crazy, brother.
Dark Side of the Ring comes back 7/7 with a 3-hour premiere. 3 hours, man. They didn't say which one's premiering first. Like,
Well, I'm guessing it's the 3-parter of Jeff Jarrett and TNA.
Yeah, get it over with.
And then they're also doing Samoa Joe versus Necro Butcher, which I'm excited for. They're also
Big Boss Man, Missy Hyatt's another one I heard.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are the Skyscrapers in MLW?
I've heard that name before.
They're feuding with the Good Brothers, your favorites.
The Cockroaches.
Because they just had MLW Fusion. MLW's not doing bad right now, dude.
Hey, yeah, well, they have the Nomad Bishop Dyer and
Not for long.
Dijak.
That's who they are. Okay. Dijak and Bishop Dyer are the Skyscrapers. Dyer, a skyscraper?
He's pretty tall.
Dude,
I bring the darkness, I am the thunder, I come from hell and I'll pull you under. I'll make you feel the wrath of my ways. I'll make you feel I'll be your end of days. And then there's Dijak, which just makes me think of, hey Dijak, take those stupid sunglasses off. We're inside. Man, where's Von Wagner? When's AEW going to sign him and give him a monster push?
He's probably working for a moving company.
Von Wagner for the Continental Classic this year.
He's a delivery driver for Sears.
The finals of the 2026 Continental Classic need to be Kyle Fletcher versus Von Wagner. Real graps.
Crimea River. Shotzi Blackheart just won the MLW Women's Championship.
She's still selling pictures of her shit. I know that never actually happened. But.
Well, hold on. I want to see these MLW Fusion results since we're talking about it. Because I missed this. It was yesterday on D-Day. All right, here we go. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of fucking pop. Oh, of course it's Fightful. Fucking cocksucker.
You one-shoe wearing cocksucker!
I'll leave you here, you one-shoe cocksucker. You know how fast I run, Paulie. I'll leave you in a fucking dust.
That's crazy, Paul.
You fucked up with the Russian prick. Now you're worried about Tony. So you'll choke me and all you have his version. I'll choke you right now, you little fuck.
You remember the Russian guy in the wood? You remember the woods with the Russian guy? Watch it, Chrissy.
You lost your shoe. You didn't tell us that part when they're talking about it. All right. Killer Cross and Scarlet Bordeaux open up the show. Blah, 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 blah. Shotzi Blackheart defeated champion Shoko Nakajima to win the title. Mystico defeated Diego Hill, and then Austin Aries called out Mystico.
Austin Aries.
Okamura attacks Alan Angels, joins Contra.
Alan Angels, you remember Alan Angels, right? Number 5 in the Dark Order.
Alex Hammerstone says he'll be watching Riddle versus Cross next week. Yeah, he'll be watching it from whatever fucking rundown hotel he's living in, because he works there too.
Remember when he was in TNA? And
Skyscrapers defeated the Good Brothers in a tables match. Sorry I wasted all that oxygen.
Donovan Dijak.
All right, where's the AEW news, goddammit?
Hey, Kyle. You think I'm stupid?
AEW programming will no longer be on NJPW World of Japan.
What?
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm sure they're a little shitty about all the fucking people they stole.
Because AEW is starting a streaming service for international viewers, so that's probably why.
Why do they do that? WWE did that too, where everything's different internationally.
That's how contracts work.
They teach you contracts, procedures.
What's that from?
You got to go to court and watch. My cousin Vinny. Hold on, I'm doing the Double or Nothing star ratings now. What the fuck? I'll do it on the phone. The fucking computer's pissing me off. Let's see. AEW Double or Nothing 2026 star ratings. All right, here we go. Get the fuck out of here. 5 stars for Takeshita and Okada.
That was a good match.
3.25 for Tekla, Hikaru Shida, Jamie Hayter, Chris Stanley. I could have gone more for that. Samoa Joe and Ospreay 4.5. Okay. Bandito versus Swerve Strickland 4.75. Rightly so, more than the other match. Mm-hmm. Athena versus Mira Shirakawa 3. Moxley versus O'Reilly, 4.5. The fucking Hurt Syndicate, Jericho and the Elite versus the Demand and all them got 4 3/4.
That was a good match.
That wasn't one of the better ones. And FTR versus Cage and Cope gave you 5.
That was a good match.
Yeah, Darby Allin and MJF was better than the other one. I told you, every time Edge and Christian, I just see them sitting there. Like they're tired. Like, Grandpa, come on, Grandpa's going to bed. Let's get him in the car, Let's. Doesn't do nothing for you. It's like when he won the Rumble in 1 year. When he came back and Phil was like, I'm glad to see they're pushing young talent. Edge is only 51.
That's crazy, bro.
All right, hold on. Let me get back to the format. All right, let's go to... Let me finish that. That show was still good, though, like I said. AEW plans to crown new TBS champ with the Willow injury. May 27th, AEW Dynamite drew 704,000 viewers. AEW Grand Slam is going to be 8.5 from Arena, Mexico. You have anything to say about that? You love talking about their partnership with CMLL.
Yeah, I'm excited that it's this summer. I thought it would be in the spring, but I'm excited that it's this summer.
Updated ticket sales for Forbidden Door, 5,067, all in 24,983. I wonder if they'll wind up moving it to the smaller Wembley Arena next door. It still wouldn't matter. 25,000 people, that's great. 25,000 people in a closed arena? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Would that be loud? That's like Madison Square Garden. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mick Foley says he has one more match in him. Spoiler alert, no. He doesn't. Tony Clown is finally going to cripple somebody if he puts him in there.
He won't.
I hope not.
I think he should manage somebody, though. Could you imagine him and Darby? Him managing Darby or him or Mick with the conglomeration?
I could see him more with the conglomeration, but they're like, I would like to go back in time and have the Job Squad beat up the conglomeration.
No,
Al Snow, Mick Foley, Scorpio,
the conglomeration,
Dwayne Gill, all of them.
The conglomeration are actually all really good wrestlers or really good or great wrestlers. Mark Briscoe, Tomohiro Ishii, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong,
Orange Cassidy is only ever going to go so far, though. Like, he's a great wrestler, but he's undersized. And his gimmick is he's a lazy jerk-off. I mean...
That's his gimmick. He has a gimmick.
Yeah, but that's his gimmick. He was either that or Fire Ant. Like, these aren't like winners to go to the... These aren't like escalators to the top of the car.
I remember when he had his match with Ospreay at the first Forbidden Door.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
That was the best match on the show.
That's because Ospreay was in it. Mercedes Moné returned on the 6-3 Dynamite.
Yeah, she's probably going to...
as a wild card in the Ladies Owen tournament.
Yeah,
she beat Alex Windsor, right?
Yeah, she's probably going to go to the finals, if not win the tournament.
Kevin Knight joined the Don Callis family.
Yep.
Forgot to talk about that when he fucking frog splashed Darby, who was tied to a gurney.
Yeah, because Swerve turned to the dark side. He said that, being nice will only get you so far.
Your cousin said, what would you call that move? I said, internal bleeding. He took on Spitball on the 6-3 Dynamite, too. It was a very good match. They could anticipate each other's moves.
Well, because they were jet speed.
Yeah, it's not like they were together as long as the Rockers were. I would like to see Bailey try to dive through the window to escape.
What?
I would like to see Mike Bailey try to dive through the window to escape.
Oh, I knew he was going to do that.
MJF.
Yeah, they have to meet at Brutus Beefcake's barbershop because it's a neutral ground.
It's blonde-haired Brutus Beefcake, too. It's after the boating accident.
And then there's Adrian Adonis. He had a flower shop, right?
Jake Snake had the Snake Pit. Shawn Michaels had a Heartbreak Hotel. Jericho had the highlight reel.
They all had their own hideouts, right?
Yeah, Roddy Piper had Piper's Pit. I'm trying to think of the other ones.
Because there's the Hogan
The flower shop replaced Piper's Pit when they ran him off when Piper became babyface.
Because the Hogan, right? Because Hogan was in the Snake Pit, and they didn't air that because he got booed, right?
No, and then they had the match in Providence or something.
Yeah, and Jake got cheered.
I'd love to be able to find that.
It's crazy, bro.
MJF pulled from indie event for 6'5" due to injury. Why are you letting your world champion fuck around like this for no good reason? He was going to fight Bobby Orlando at Beyond Wrestling in fucking Cranston, Rhode Island. Now, Andrade Andrade's going.
He hyperextended his knee. He'll be fine.
Doesn't matter. You don't fucking have him go fucking around. It's like, Moxley was the champ. He's taking suplexes on beer cans, you fucking idiot.
That's Moxley.
Butcher and the Blade are finally gone.
Yep, they're gone. I haven't seen them in years.
They were there at one show we went to.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy fuck. That had to be 2 years ago. And I was like, holy fuck, they were still there. Which makes sense because they said they haven't been seen since 24.
They're the king. They were the kings of Rampage.
Kings of Rampage.
Rampage, WWF Superstars or WCW Worldwide.
But thank God they're gone. The one guy's hurt or something. He's on
like Loch Ness.
John Haystack?
He was supposed to have a match with Hogan or something. They had him come out and call out Hogan because he was in the dungeon.
Yeah, and then they fucking probably saw him wrestle. They were like, this guy can't move. Can't even get out of his own way.
Him and Big...
Meanwhile, he's closing down the old country buffet when he walks in the door.
Him and Big Daddy Shirley Crabtree, they were over in World of Sport.
You ever seen World of Sport? The only good shit is with Dynamite and Davey Boy and Billy Robinson. Like, there's like a handful of people that were good all over the world. They're like
Satoru Sayama went there first.
Yeah, the first Tiger Man.
And so did Akira Maeda.
I have
and
2
Jushin
discs.
Thunder Liger.
I have 2 discs I just found.
And also, there's another great British wrestler I know from watching that Kim Justice video, Rocco Robinson.
Yeah, and there was the original Black Tiger, Mark Rollerball Rocco.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Mark Roll, that's it, yeah. He's the original Black Tiger before Eddie Guerrero. But, World of Sport. No, I wanted to tell you, I have a 2-disc, 16 hours of everything of Kawada and Misawa with and against each other from 1990 to 2005.
And there wasn't Rocky Romero Black Tiger at one point?
I don't know. Possibly.
Or that he was like Tiger Mask 5. He was like a fake Tiger Mask.
Oh, I don't know. After seeing how the Death Riders went with Ospreay went after the Don Callis family, I think we're going to get a full-fledged Death Riders babyface turn. And maybe when Ospreay wins at Wembley, like say they come in and help him out if something happens, like DX and Stone Cold with Mick Foley.
Well, he trained them.
And then Ospreay turns on them and turns heel and throws Moxley out of the Death Riders.
The Death Riders.
Then Moxley finds himself with no booking and goes crawling back to WWE.
No.
But they don't want him because he can't grow hair. So.
Dean Ambrose. Where are EC 1 and 2?
That's the best line he ever had. You know why? Somebody wrote it for him.
Shut up. You just don't like bald wrestlers because they remind you of yourself.
No, it's not true. I don't like bald wrestlers that don't have any talent.
Moxie's got talent. Moxie's a great wrestler. Yeah. He's AEW's ace. He's the heart and soul of AEW.
Yeah.
He's been a main eventer since the day he walked in the door.
Because they put him in the main event. You know what? That card we're going to run, where you and George Goulas will be the last match. That'll be the fucking main event. And it's going to be glorious watching you get the shit kicked out of you. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to make this happen. We should go to Memphis and do it.
I'll put George...
We should go to Memphis. You could be like Muhammad Ali. You can join the window. You can go out the window with a megaphone. George Goulas, you're a bum. You ain't no good. I'll take you down in 2 minutes. One hand time, have a match. Jersey shuffle. Somebody wrote on.
Or then you said you wanted to do a tag match of me and you versus George Goulas.
And who else did I want to do?
The Rizzler.
Oh, that fucker jerk off.
Yeah, because you don't. Well, because you hate everything.
I would just do what Pedro did to Don Zimmer.
No, because you just hate everything about AEW's pre-shows.
They're awful. Oh yeah. And lastly, speaking of pre-show fucking dreck, why did you send me that the other night? That the Death Riders are supposed to be your top faction, maybe second faction after Don Callis, but they're fighting swim trunks, sweatpants promotions. Swim Trunks Promotions, Shane Taylor Promotions.
Yeah, it was Lee Moriarty. The cat was it?
But why are they fighting him? It's like when Blackpool Combat Club was on fucking dark when we went. And you're like, it's to put the crowd up. I'm like, it's a stupid move. It's a blown call. It's like sending out your worst tag team and changing the ring mat over to show how little you care about
Dark
her.
Order.
It's like fucking a girl on top of your sleeping wife.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Makes no sense, some of the shit he does.
No, but the Swim Trunks Promotions, they're on... Shane Taylor Promotions, I think, has been on every pre-show for like at least the last 2 years.
That's not a fucking glowing endorsement.
Same thing with Big Boom AJ is on a lot. He's not on all the time, but...
Big Boom, to be honest with you, Big Boom AJ is the least of the problems on the pre-show. Big Boom AJ, it's his fucking... Those kids that are with him. Is it one of them? Which one is his kid? Rizzler?
Big Justice.
Oh.
They're the Costco guys.
The Rizzler does like the Riz look. I had to look him up a lot.
The Riz face.
Oh, punch his fucking face in.
And I sent you the meme where it's the Rizzler saying, Rizzler strongly disapproves of Israel's tactics.
I was like, who cares?
No,
The Rizzler looks like when one of the first, what was it, 2009? I went to an Eagles exhibition game against the Patriots, and I brought this girl I was dating who didn't like football, or else she was like reading the whole time. And this fucking fat, like 10 or 11-year-old kid stood up with his Tom Brady jersey on, like directly, like diagonal. I stood up. I was like, "Sit down, you fat shit!" And she's like, "Are you out of your mind? It's a kid." I was drunk. I was like, "My house, my fucking house." It's like, "You fat fuck, sit down."
It's like the thing you told me. It's like, yeah, every time I imagine like the 2009 hockey season, like I look next to me, it's a blur. Because I watched hockey with so many girls during the 2008-2009 hockey season.
No, it was 2009-2010.
Oh, okay.
Flyers went to the Cup that year. They lost it. I was on a date when they lost the fucking Game 7 against the Blackhawks in overtime.
It's the Blackhawks Chicago.
Because I told the girl who had just told me at dinner that she had hepatitis C, and I wasn't going to see again. I was going to be like, the Flyers win, I'll see you again. I was like, oh. No, game one. I remember game one, I was out with a girl I was dating before that. And that night, Roy Halladay pitched a fucking no-hitter against the Marlins. So it was Memorial Day weekend. I missed it because I was watching the Flyers, and it was like 8-7.
So between game 1 and game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, you were with a different girl.
3 different girls. Possibly 4. My mind's fuzzy at this age. No one will have me now. It doesn't matter.
This is still recording.
I don't care. Anyway, there's no shows coming up, right? We don't have anything coming up. We got Forbidden Door later in the month, right?
Yeah, that's the end of June.
What bullshit does WWE have this month?
NXT Great American Bash.
They used to be in July. Why would the NWA do it? Why does that have to be a fucking...
So they can counter program AEW. Aren't they building ultimately towards...
Remember last year you had All In Texas Saturday Night's Main Event? Fucking MLW was on there. MLP was on.
Maple Leaf Pro.
Hey, man, I got some of their shows. They're not bad at all.
Yeah, brother.
All right, I guess that'll do it.
Sign off.
Good night, everybody.
That's right, cocksucker. Go back to New Jersey.